You are watching TFI.
Yes, I have something a little bit different for you today, a little bit of a break from the norm. I've been invited to go out and see Cadac Group, based in the Netherlands, in Heerlen. I've been invited out to their headquarters for a couple of reasons, but first off, it's definitely not the first time I've heard of Cadac. I've had a very successful and extensive working relationship with them in my day job for the last 8 years on various software development projects. So it's all been worked on remotely over emails with me being in the UK. So it's like meeting an online friend for the first time when I go over there, which is going to be nice. But the visit's for a couple of reasons. First off, they've got an absolutely fantastic, so I hear, maker lab full of cutting-edge manufacturing technology that they want me to see. They want to meet me, and I want to meet them, and I want to show you their lab. So we're gonna take a look at that. But second, they have a new program launching called Cadac Xperts, which I want to give my support to. So we're going to talk about that towards the end of the video. So anyway, I've got a flight to catch. So I best get packing, yes.
That body. That body. That body. That body. Come on. That body. That body.
Just before we skip ahead and jump to tomorrow, I couldn't show you the spectacular mansion in the background without giving you a quick tour of the inside, because this place is something else, mate. The fact that an Autodesk reseller owns a property like this and it sits vacant throughout the year most of the time, unless they have visiting guests that they put up. Never heard that before. That's a new one on me. It's something else. It's a farm conversion, which the owner has bought and converted into accommodation, split up into a couple of rooms, and it's quite the looker, if I'm honest, mate. It's got a catered kitchen, living quarters down here with a TV, it's got Wi-Fi, it's got various leaflets on Cadac and who they are and their history, and down there there's the bedroom and a wet room and various cupboards and whatnot. It's something else. So outside, well, you saw the outside in the introduction, so we've got there's horses and various cattle species outside, and there's hay, and there's a Porsche over there somewhere in the background. I've never heard of an Autodesk reseller having a place like this that they put up their guests in. A little bit strange, but it's certainly a nice surprise. And I'll see you tomorrow at the headquarters.
That body. That body. That body. That body. That body. That body.
Hi, so here we are in the Cadac manufacturing lab, here with these two guys from Cadac who are going to give us a quick tour of this fabulous lab that they've got. So you guys want to give yourself a quick introduction?
Yes, my name is Cadac Xperts and I'm a com consultant at Cadac.
I'm Marco Dax, also M. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's for the bloopers.
That body. Come on. That body. That body.
In a 3D printer, it's a Fortis Stratasys 450 MC.
That body. That body. That body. That body.
Then I have brought my own motorcycle. Spent 2 evenings in the shed taking it apart. I want to use Autodesk software like the power shape, power mill, and power shape to reverse engineer.
That body. That body. body. That body.
That's the power of software, the whole telecom products.
That body. That body. That body.
I've got your welcome message.
That body.
Now he's going.
Come on. That body. That body. Come on. That body. That body. That body. That body.
As you can probably tell from the music being played over the people talking thing there, a lot more was discussed within the lab, but unfortunately the bulk of the audio was unusable. You might have noticed another film crew in there, far more important than I was, and their audio kind of overpowered mine, and honestly it just ended up sounding like a televised political debate.
Pay-to-play process.
You have an opportunity to
Out of the reach.
But never mind, there was a good 20 minutes worth of discussion there, so it saves me a job trying to filter out the key bits. But the main takeaway from all this is the lab itself and what it means to Cadac and the customers, and the customers being potentially you. Look, that's a maker lab, not an industrial machinery plant, and what they're saying is, listen, if you're a maker and you're needing a solutions partner who gets it, who understands the maker process, look, we're not going to do your work for you, but our years of experience and that maker lab puts us at the front of the pack as one of the best partners out there to help you through these relatively new but fast emerging and evolving technologies like additive and subtractive manufacturing, generative design and laser scanning, because we have the tools and we use them too. And you don't have to be in Holland either to team up with these guys. They're a global group. I mean, I'm in the UK and I've worked with them for the past 8 years on various different software development projects. So look, I'm not here to sell you anything, but after spending some quality time with these guys, I'm not even remotely hesitant in giving them a solid firm recommendation as a solutions partner if you're on the lookout for one.
Romance that booty. Romance that booty. Shake it for me.
But I mentioned at the start of the video that there was another reason for the visit. That was to give some support to a new initiative that they're launching called Cadac Xperts. So what's that all about then? Well, Cadac Xperts, it's an online platform for connecting Autodesk experts with customers. So you might be looking for a freelancer to do some engineering work for you, some part-time drafting perhaps, or you might be wanting a highly skilled consultant for some training and implementation. Well, the platform's going to enable you to find that right resource for that job. Now then, if you're like me, the first thing you'd be thinking is, hang on a minute. This sounds suspiciously like what Autodesk themselves did, and Neil, you even did a video on it absolutely tearing it to pieces because you said it was rubbish. Yes, it was rubbish, and yes, this is very much like the Autodesk marketplace, but what of it? I mean, Cadac believe they can offer a valuable enough service to not necessarily compete with the Autodesk marketplace, but complement it, be niche, specialised, and possibly more personal. It's not the time right now to lay out all the finer details as it's very early days. I mean, the scheme hasn't even been launched yet, and a lot of the details might change prior to launch for the better. So you're best off just clicking this link in the description if you want to either apply to become a registered expert or if you're a curious customer looking to see what it's all about. But what I think I can say is that it's going to be like a directory with a filter system. So you tell the site what you're looking for, and then it'll use tags and various metadata to match the best expert to your requirements and then give you the means to communicate. Cadac are going to perform the necessary background checks on all the experts prior to being rolled to ensure competency, and all the pricing is all pre-arranged and it's all displayed clearly on the expert's profile, so there's no nasty surprises. They plan on enrolling experts within all industries as well and have numerous very attractive perks which really make this an appealing prospect for both parties. So again, check out the website as I'm pretty sure those platform advantages will also evolve over time. And you didn't see much of her in this video, but my glamorous and glorious host for the visit was Carolyn Bosma. You can see her here in the background deploying the power pose stance whilst shooting the promotional footage for the Xperts scheme in front of the aforementioned film crew. And after spending the majority of the day with getting to know Carolyn and the team, I'm pretty confident the Xperts program is in very capable hands and it's going to be a roaring success, no doubt about it. So it'll cost you now to have a quick look if you're curious. Link is in the description. The site will be evolving over time, so feel free to bookmark it and check up on it now and again. Okay, so I'm back. Obviously, thank you very much to Cadac for inviting me out to their office for the day. It was a great couple of days. Thank you to Carolyn for her wonderful hospitality. It was fun. It was fascinating to see the manufacturing lab that they've got there and just the stack of technology that's in there for those guys to play with and to help their customers with. It was quite the place. Also, the Xperts program, if that's utilised to the fullest by the people who registered to be Xperts and the end users, then that could be something which just everyone wins with. So hopefully that takes off and works out for the best. It's got a great team behind it and a great platform as well to get started on. So hopefully that's going to be a good thing moving forward. And if you're interested in using that, links in the description. If you're interested in using Cadac as a CAD supplier or a solutions provider, I've worked with them for 8 years in my day job. Like I said at the start, I've got nothing but good things to say about them, so I highly recommend them. Link is in the description to their website if you're interested in that. Thank you again. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Toodles!